If you clicked on this video, you're most likely in a phase of your life where you are in between an old space and a new unfamiliar space. And your old space is something that you're used to, something that's calling you lazy habits, old habits. The old life that you are familiar with is calling you to remain stuck because it is what you know. Yet simultaneously, you have been given this gift of a higher self that you know is possible because it's in your mind, but you don't yet have the resources nor know how, when, what, why you want to achieve that higher self in the first place. And in this video, I'm going to explain to you the first 3 things in the simplest way ever in the next 5 minutes that you can begin to take one step closer every single solitary day to becoming your next best version of yourself. And this smile I cannot wipe off my face because this journey changed my life. And the fact that I can give it to hopefully one person will change my life again and give me the exact same feeling. You have to first get it through your head before you can start with any steps. First get it through your head that you are constantly, and it's not a one-time battle, you are constantly fighting your old self. All of your habits that you're currently doing, watching TV too late at night, doom scrolling, watching pornography, eating bad food, eating too late, the smallest to the biggest, most glaring bad habits that are keeping you believing that you are who you think you are. So however you've been raised, however you've been growing up, those habits that are keeping you stuck. First of all, you need to get it through your head that it is not like, oh, one day I'm going to wake up early in the morning and I'm going to feel good all the time and I'm going to wake up every morning feeling good because I have this newfound realization that I need to go to bed earlier and wake up earlier in order to change my life. That is not how it works. You are going to realize quickly, and it's going to fucking suck when it happens, that you are going to set the alarm the night before at 4 a.m. and say, let's go. Tomorrow's going to be the sickest day ever. You're going to wake up at 4:30 and the alarm's going to go off and you're going to be like, oh my God, this is the last thing I want to do. I sleep like shit. I need more sleep. That's when you have to silence it. And that, my friend, never ends. That's the battle. That pull from your lower self, it's like a siren from the Odyssey, constantly being in the background of you, being like, ooh, join me. No, dude, you got to get rid of that. Now, the first thing to change your life is the most important. Start your mornings off correctly. Every morning, open up a book, write it, don't go on your phone for the first 20 minutes, write it in a journal. I have it in my journal. 5 goals that are identity driven. So 5 goals of who you want to become. So I will become a successful entrepreneur. I will speak the truth. I will be respected for my work ethic and my authenticity. Next, you're going to develop a 4-step morning routine. Something that doesn't take 3 hours of sauna, cold plunge, red light, workout. No, you're going to do a 4-step morning routine that you can execute quickly and efficiently to put yourself in the right mental state to do what you need to do for the rest of the day, to show up as your most authentic, positive, powerful, and best self so that you can be there for the people you love and so that you can spread your authentic energy because that's what we're all here to do. The privilege of a lifetime is becoming who you are. Mine is I wake up, I put my hands like I'm in the receiving thing and I say thank you for another day of a healthy body, 2 working legs, a healthy family, a mind that can learn and adapt to opportunity, and a mind that can be expanded. And I will try to be a good person today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And then I tap my heart like this. And then I kind of wakes me up, right? 4-step morning routine. And then I do my lymph drainage to get my energy, cold shower, then I'm ready. There have been so many times in my life where I have woken up so anxious, so lost, so depressed. What I thought was depression was just lack of planning. I had 0 action, so I had 0 clarity. If action creates clarity, indecision leads to anxiety. And I have had so many mornings where I've woken up and been like, my life is pointless, my life is over, I have nothing to do. All because I didn't take 5 seconds to write things that I put myself in the position to do things. We all put ourselves in positions to do things. I didn't want to film this video. I'm sitting here in my kitchen alone filming this video because I know the value that it holds and I hope that it will serve one person. So after you do this morning routine and you're going through the 5-4-5 method and you start your day and your lower self is constantly pestering you to resort into old habits, eat bad, healthy foods for lunch. But the most important thing that I want you to understand is that life is going to present you with people and circumstances that are going to reveal where you're not free. Meaning that someone's going to piss you off. Things are going to stress you out. Anything during your day that's going to come up that bothers you is exactly where your work is, and it's up to you in the moment to, now that you have the awareness, to figure out how I'm supposed to navigate this, because I don't want to live life stressed out. Stresses are going to come no matter what, but they hold less power when you understand them and you understand why they're there. So the next time like you're out in public and you get freaked out because like a girl is looking at you, this is just me ranting, understand that, oh, okay, this caused me to feel anxiety and led to me being less productive in my work because 5 years ago I had a nasty breakup where my girlfriend cheated on me and now I can't trust women, so every time I look at them, I get insecure. That is where your work is. Go deep into the feelings, because the more attention to detail and the deeper you can get into those specifics, it requires a decent amount of stress in order to become less stressed about the thing. In a prolonged state of stress about one thing and figuring it out allows you to come out on the other side less stressed, or else it'll run your life and you'll call it fate. And this is just the quickest saying that I can get it through. What people think of you is none of your business. Too many times during our lives, we let other people's perception or the fear of what we think they will think about us, but in reality, we don't actually care what they think. We're just scared of what we think they think about us. So everything that we do and everything that we see is a direct reflection of our mood and our perceived reality, because everything that happens to us is being internalized. Think about us as the Pink Floyd logo. If you know what I'm talking about, I'll put an image up here. Actually, yeah, fuck it, I will. I'll put an image up here. There's a gray linear line, which is the things that happen to you in your life, and then there's the prism, which is your mind. Then the rainbow is how you choose to share it with the world, share it to the people in your immediate reality. You perceive it in your brain, and then you get to decide how you want to go about that information. Your brain and how you internalize it is exactly how your reality then concludes. If something bad happens to you and you're not in the right mood space because you didn't set your goals and you didn't write your intention of, I will become a truthful and authentic, powerful being today, and you didn't do your morning routine, I skipped my cold shower, I didn't go off on the arm, you're not proud of yourself. You're setting yourself off for a bad day. So that when that one bad thing happens, that gray line comes into your prism is fractured. And that rainbow just goes right through, and you're unable to control what happens to you and how you perceive it into your immediate reality. So setting yourself up for success is the core, so that when those things happen to you, you can perceive them and then choose how to disperse your rainbow into the world and create your reality, because thoughts create action, actions create experiences, and experiences are your life. That's the foundation of creating authentic power, and keyword power. Stay tuned for next video.